What's up? What's up? You stop? Yeah, I just it's, I'm on live right now, live stream, waiting for some people to drop in. What's up, Zob? I see you. Gotta wait on a few people to drop in. Okay, I see Jacob. Shout out Jacob. Jacob is on YouTube. Let me see if I can share this YouTube link and get some people, more people to jump on. Let me spell the show name. Yep. Ekeem, what's up? Waiting for some more people to jump in here so I can run some updates and run the spin the wheel. It's 102, still early. We got some late showers. Yeah. All right. It's 103. Let me see. Yeah. I'll drop a link in the Telegram. See who wants to come on. Okay. Lorenzo, what's up, man? Okay, I dropped the link in our Telegram group chat. I'll drop a link in the Discord. All right. Okay. Well, I'm going to start now. It's 105. I got a little bit to talk about. All right, so check this out, fam. What's up, Elijah? Okay, I can start the show. Elijah is here. All right, check this out, man. Okay, so before we spin the wheel, I got some things I want to talk to you guys about. Of what's been going on. Behind the scenes, what you don't see on a day-to-day basis. What I'm thinking, what I'm planning, what we're planning. With Ushkee and uh, right now it's come down to like building experiences. Building experiences is what's going to attract new people to the community. Like just the same way that we have the mini golf classic fundraiser. That's an experience, and that's another way of attracting new people to our ecosystem. So that's mainly our focus right now is to create and curate um, events, that can, bring these experiences to the everyday person, and not confuse them with technical talks and this and that, but just bringing something simple that they're used to. But at the end, it's like, hey, you could get rewarded, for attending this event. Oh, how? Oh, with this OOSH token, for just because you came out. Or, it could be just as subtle as, hey, we got this event. There's two tickets. You can get one that's just with the food, and the other ticket includes an NFT, a Ushkee NFT. So that doesn't push away people from attending the event. They might not purchase the NFT off rip or the ticket off rip. They might attend the event and then later on purchase an NFT. So, all of this, these ideas that we're working on, to create these experiences for the newcomers into our ecosystem. Um, and the experience is just building around the Metafield Guardians, right? We want to build that experience around the digital collectibles. So now Ushkee is no longer just a NFT project. Like we're creating experiences. So, around the Metafield Guardian collection, football season is coming up. I think I mentioned that last week. Football season is coming up, and we want to be ready for the football season and build experiences so people can already be looking forward to attending some of the events that we got planned out um, for now. On one of them I can share with you, and I already talked to the owner of Nula Restaurant. That's a Haitian cuisine right here in Miami, and I was talking to him about creating a little dinner party, a football watch dinner party at their location, and he seems to like it. So we're trying to figure out how the dishes and the meals and stuff like that, the logistics of the event. We're trying to figure all that stuff out too. So once we figure out the numbers and what the menu, and then we can add on tickets, Eventbrite tickets or whatever. And some of those, we'll have two tickets. One ticket is for the people who want just to eat, and the other ticket is people who want to not only come to watch the game but actually own a digital collectible. Most people are going to be like, yeah, I just want the ticket. I want the $20 ticket where I'm spending just $20, and I'm getting the food and I'm watching the game. But I can assure you, once they come to watch the game, they're gonna quickly realize, like, oh, you know what? I need to be down with Ushkee, because not only that we're gonna have our merchandise on, and our products on, rocking them, but the store owner, the employees, they'll be rocking Ushkee, merch also. So that's gonna help, entice, the new people that's coming into the community. Like, what? Let me get a T-shirt, or better yet, let me get the T-shirt and the NFT, or let me just get the NFT. That's gonna make them want to know more about the NFTs. Like, okay, we're watching the game, but what is this digital collectible character? What is that? So, oh yeah, it's a digital collector. I own one, or he owns one, and he owns one. And now it turns into like, oh wait, why not? How come everybody owns one and I don't own one? So that those questions will start popping up naturally. They'll pop up naturally, and then we can go into, hey, these are the NFTs that's available right now. We got this team, that team. If you want to get on, we can, sell you one right now. They're for $25. We're not gonna play with the price of the NFTs. And for $25, and these are the perks to owning an NFT. With the commission, um, the football games, the square grid games, all that stuff. Um, so yeah, that's one of the plans that we got, for the near future for this football season coming up. I think the first preseason NFL preseason game is in August 5th or August 6th, something like that. I believe that's a Thursday, and I just want to make sure that we're ready to cater to the football community. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just having these small, intimate football watch dinner parties, gatherings, I think is going to help us onboard um, more people to the community, and and more people to the community, and get more participants. More people just participating in everything we got going on. Maybe not everything, but some of the stuff we got going on. So that's uh that's what I've that's what we've been working on with building community experience around the Metafield Guardian collection. All right, so if you guys wondering, like, because I know you guys probably noticed, we've been pushing out some little video clips of the Ushkees, with the football running. We got the Dolphin. I mean, I'm saying Dolphin. We got the Miami Wave Ushkee player running, and we got the Dallas player with the Ushkee money bag. All that stuff is just to get us ready for the football season. As the football season approach, we want to be ready at the same time. Okay. So I don't know what we're looking like with attendance. Let me see here. I'm gonna just keep going. But if you haven't been to this show before, welcome to the Mic Check Show. I'm your boy Jay Classic. I'm reintroducing myself right now to the show just for the new people that's coming on. And this show is basically all about Ushkee, and it's this. We have a spin the wheel. At the end of the show, we have quite a few wheels to spin today. So you guys hang around. And for the people who don't know about the spin the wheel, is and you want to be a part of the spin the wheel, you want your name on the spin the wheel. First thing first, if you're on YouTube, you got to be in the arena to get your name on the spin the wheel. We have prizes, we have rewards on there, different arena tokens. Today we got predominantly arena tokens for our rewards. So, and if you want to get your name on the wheel, you have to be in our Telegram group. Not only in the arena, you have to be in our Telegram group to verify that you completed certain tasks that we set up of every week. Okay, so we got the daily task, we got the U support task, we got the newsletter wheel, we have a PFP wheel. So we have all these different wheels that you could participate in. If you don't want to do the daily is every day. You just go on the Telegram group, check to see if we have anything that we need to repost and like, and you just go in there, repost, like, and verify that you completed in there. Put your name, green check mark with your username, and we put your name on the wheel. That's every day. So that's 7 wheels that we're going to spin today. So whoever participated in those daily task, it has a chance to win some arena tokens. All right, so that's basically what the mic check show is all about. It's all about Ushkee. We are going to bring some special guest speakers. I am going to find different locations to record the show just to spicing it up. Right now, you might be curious, like, yo, where's the classic? You know, I see a mannequin back there. I'm at our partner's studio, Why I Vibe. They help press, she helps press Ushkee t-shirts. You know, so shout out to Why I Vibe for allowing me to use her studio to record, to go live stream. You know, so if anybody curious, like, what's all that stuff, Barney? That's Why I Vibe. One of our community members was like, yo, you can come do the live stream here. So that's what's up. All right. So that's the mic check show. So look forward to some guest speakers, all that good stuff. All right. Um, I did talk about the watch parties, um, helping beginners on board. I mentioned that. Let me see what else did I missed out. Community participation, of course. I did say I mentioned our newsletters coming out soon. You know, look out for that. If you want to subscribe to our newsletter, make sure you visit ushkee.com. You fill out the form, become a subscriber, and at the same time, just jump into our Telegram group chat. If you want, like I said, get your name on the spin the wheel. All right. We got our ambassador program, ambassador program that we're going to roll out in a few. We just, tighten up some kinks here and there. So look out for that. And then, like I said, it's all about participation with the Ushkee community. We're a small community, and we do all of this stuff because we want to see the true participation. We want to see like people like not just on the sideline waiting for the Ush token to go up, and then so they can cash out, and they never did participate. So this right here, all of this stuff we got going on is just just to get more people to participate, and so we can see like who's participating, and we could shine some light on the people who's participating and reward them for helping us push this brand. All right. Okay. So I don't even think I mentioned the South Kendall Seahawks, the team of the 11U pound. I was talking to the coach last night, and everything is good. We helped them raise some money for the team, and now they're on to the next fundraiser project that we helped set them up with. And we just helped them set them up with this project, with this fundraiser campaign, but we're not involved with it. We just helped them connect with that. And so they got that going on. So shout out to the Seahawks, shout out to the coach, shout out to everybody that's that bought a ticket, that's gonna attend the mini golf challenge, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody out there. All right. Um, so yeah, so that's what's going on. I don't have too much. Oh, I got a message here. Jay Conner still has been. Okay. I mean, I don't even know how that stuff works either. I got to get acquainted to Marlene. I don't even know how that stuff works. I'm just getting acquainted to live streaming right now, so I'll tell you the truth. But yeah, so back to the show. Um, yeah, I mentioned the watch parties. I mentioned the fundraiser, the whole idea behind the watch party and all that stuff. So you guys just look out for all that stuff. So let's get to the let's get to the fun part of the show, is to spin the wheel. I got some wheels to spin. Let's start off with the daily. With the daily task wheels. Okay, it's about 7 wheels. I think I got to start back on the I think I got to start back on the 16th of this month. That was last Saturday. Yeah, last Saturday was the 16th. So this wheel didn't get spin. So this is the first wheel that we're gonna spin, guys. All right. We're going to the spin right now. Enough with the updates and all that stuff. If you want to watch if you missed the updates, just watch the video of the playback. Let's get these prizes rolling off. All right. So Ushkee Task, Saturday, May 16th. I just got to make sure I'm pressing that. I did before I even start with this is going to be straight arena tokens giveaway, and for the daily task is going to be $1 worth arena tokens for today. So you know, shout out to everybody who participated. We didn't get 20 names on any of the wheels, so it's just one spin and then we move on to the next. All right. Once we get 20 names on the wheels, then we can start doing like first, second, and third place winners for per wheel. All right, let's go. So I got May 16th. That's a Saturday. Okay, we'll do spin right now. Spinning, spinning, spinning. Oh, Delit is a winner. Shout out to Delit. Let me write his name here so I don't forget. So after the show, I'll be sending everybody's rewards. For those who's trying to figure out how to get your name on the wheel, you gotta get in our Telegram group chat. I don't know, Lajuan, if you want to hook them up with the Telegram group chat link in the chat. I don't know, and get your name on the wheel. Just you don't have to do it every day. Just come in, once or twice. You want to get your name on the wheel, just complete a task and that's done. Okay, so we got Delit here. Shout out to Delit. Daily tasks. Got some arena tokens coming your way. Okay. Got $1 worth. $1 worth. I don't know how many tokens that is in total, so doesn't matter. It's $1 worth. Okay, let me share this here. I'm going to share the winners into the Telegram group chat. I'm going to try to create a good habit of doing that. Okay. All right. Shout out to Delit. Okay, so yeah. So I gotta every time I'm done spinning a wheel and I gotta go spin another wheel, I get this commercial on this app, this wheel app. So I don't want to pay for that. I don't want to subscribe. So I'll let the commercials run. Okay, so May 17th, Sunday, May 17th. Okay, this is the wheel. This is the wheel. Okay, spin that here. Daily task. Oh, Bobes. Bobes. Shout out to Bobes. Okay. Shout out to Bobes. All right. Let me see. Okay, so we're on Monday. Monday, May 18th. Let's go for that. This is the wheel. Everybody's names on it. Let's go for it, baby. Lorenzo. Shout out to Lorenzo. Ba, 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 ba. Lorenzo came through, baby. All right. Share this to the Telegram. Okay. Add a little commercial. Yeah. So far, so good. I got this little commercial right here. Okay. So let's go to Tuesday. Tuesday the 19th. Tuesday the 19th. This is the will for Tuesday, May 19th. Okay. Akeem. 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 Akeem is the winner. Shout out to Akeem. You know what I'm saying? Put in the work. Put in the work. You get rewarded. Okay, so let's share that to the Telegram. Okay, let's go to Wednesday, May 20th. Wednesday, May 20th. This is the will. The will. Wednesday, May 20th. SIQ 234. That's Jacob. SIQ 234. Shout out to Jacob. Okay. Shout out to Jacob.
How many times a day do you pick up your
Well,
phone? What if every time you did, you got some Bitcoin? Go mining puts a digital miner right in your pocket and turns everyday actions into Bitcoin.
okay, so that was Wednesday. Now we're going to Thursday, May 21st. Thursday, May 21st. Here we go. Ashamd. Ashamd. Ashad. Ashad. Ashad M. Shout out to Ashad. Ashad M. That's what's up. Ashad M. Yep. Okay. Shout out to Ashad M. Okay, Friday the 22nd. Friday, May 22nd. This is the will. This is the wheel. Bobes. Uh-oh. Bobes coming in. Shout out to Bobes. Got some arenas coming your way. Some more arenas. Okay, winner's username is being displayed in the Telegram group chats for those who's trying to keep up and see what happened. If you're just coming in, it's all in the Telegram. You'll see the winners. Okay, let's go to Saturday. That's Friday. Oh, Friday. That's it. Okay, so that's it for the daily task. That was Friday. And Saturday is today. So this Saturday is for next week. All right. So shout out to all the daily task winners. Shout out to all 7 daily task winners. Well, 6 because Bob's won twice. So shout out to you guys. Thank you for everybody for participating. Like I said earlier, I sent some fractional tickets to all the participants that's been participating in, these different challenges we have in the Telegram group chat. So just to show my appreciation, it's actually one of our community members that decided to create a arena account, and so I bought some tickets and distributed to all of you guys. So enjoy. All right. So okay, so I got the another spin the wheel right now. It's the arena ticket wheel. Okay, today it's a dollar worth of arena tokens. There's only one winner. If we can have 20 people on the wheel, then we can have 3 winners. Okay, so arena ticket wheel. I thought there was going to be a lot more arena ticket members name on the wheel, but I guess nobody really wants to play, but we got enough names though. So if you didn't know, if you own an arena Ushkee ticket, you can get your name on this wheel. You just got to come in the Telegram group chat and put your name down in that category. Boom. All right. That you own the ticket. It doesn't matter if you own a fraction. It could be a very small fraction of a ticket that you own, and we will still put you in the on the wheel. Okay. So this is the wheel. We're going for $1 of arena tokens right here. About to spin the wheel right now. The wheel is spinning. Oh, got delit. Delit. Got delit. Came again. Delit one of the daily tasks. Now you got the arena ticket. Delit. Okay. That's it for that wheel.
How many times a day?
Got this commercial.
What if every time you did it, you got some Bitcoin?
I got the PFP wheel. Let's spin the PFP wheel.
Turns everyday actions into
Let's spin that PFP wheel. All right. Okay, this is the Ushkee PFP wheel right here. We got all four collections in here. This does not include the Metafield Guardian collection. This is just PFP. So I'm gonna spin this, and whatever collection it falls on, you just have to go in the you just have to go to Telegram group chat and drop your username and your PFP wallet address. All right, to in order to claim your prize. It'll be $4 for the jackpot, and that $4 will be split between all the PFP uh, owners, collection owners. Okay, so and yeah, arena tokens. All right, so let's spin this. Oh, Vanguard Vault. The Vanguard Vault PFPs is a winner. I think the Vanguard Vault won last week, if I'm not mistaken. So shout out to the people who own the Vanguard Vault PFP. All right. These PFPs are based off the our first NFT, which is the Arena Scout. The Arena Scout um, NFT that we created. That was the first NFT we created. 31 Arena Scout NFTs. They're sold out. So these are based off of that NFT. Okay. Shout out to all the Vanguard Vault owners. Let me write that down. Vanguard. And then you'll have Vanguard Vault owners. You have 48 hours from today, 137. You got 48 hours to get in the Telegram group and claim your reward. If you don't, we just roll that over to next week. Vanguard. Vanguard Vault. Okay. Got some commercials running. I think there's another wheel. Oh, the Oosh support wheel. That's what it is. We gotta spin the Oosh support wheel. Oh yeah, Vanguard Vault won last week. All right, that's what's up. I thought so. Okay. Okay. Oosh support. Oosh support wheel is from May 16th to the 22nd. Okay. Yesterday was the 22nd. That was the deadline to get your name on the Oosh support wheel. We didn't get 20 usernames on this wheel. We're only going to spin it one time. And this wheel is based off of, you know, community members purchasing Oosh token or swapping for Oosh token uh, throughout during the week of the 16th to the 22nd. All right, so this is the wheel, Oosh support wheel. Go ahead and spin that. Oh, Ekeem won the Oosh support wheel, which is $5 in the arena. I'm sorry, I didn't mention the prize. I forgot. $5 in the arena. Shout out to Ekeem. Okay. All right, guys. So yeah, Ekeem, Oosh support. Ekeem is our winner for today. All right. So shout out to you, King. Shout out to everybody who participated. I know we got some new winners in here. I think Arshad M is a new winner. Um, and I think Delit is a new winner. You know, all of you, the rest of you guys, I've seen y'all name before. But shout out to all of you guys who participated. You know, we got today's daily task up in the Telegram group chat. So if you're watching and you want to get your name on the wheel, you can go straight in the Telegram group chat. I think Elijah already shared the link in the chat in the arena. So grab that link, get in the Telegram group chat, fulfill those tasks, and you get your name on the wheel. It's just that simple. Nothing hard, nothing complicated. It's not going to cost you nothing but what 2 minutes, 3 minutes to get it done, and then your name's on the wheel. And then you come back next Saturday. You come watch the Mike Check show. All right, and that's what it's all about. So hey, yeah, today it was a good conversation. You know, all about our growth and the experiences that we're creating with the Metafield Guardian. That's our focus right now. We want to create more experience around our Metafield Guardian collection as we go into the football season. We want to take advantage while everybody's getting ready, and especially the people who like to bet on football. Play bet on parlay and Hard Rock Casino or whatever. Get a lot of those people who like to bet. It's like, listen, you get one of these NFTs, and that's the last time you spend money. You don't bet. In the Ushkee, there's no betting. It's just rewards. For our members, and our members are the NFT holders. Right. So if you own an NFT and your football team wins that weekend, you earn some Ush tokens. If we sell an Ush T-shirt pertaining to your team that you own as an NFT, you earn some Ush tokens. Also, you earn some commission. So that's the focus. That's the main focus, and it's gonna be a challenge. It's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be a challenge, but we're up for the challenge. I'm ready for it. We've made it far. Shout out to everybody that's been participating in the Oosh support. Will, I've noticed, the charts is looking really strong, like upward trend. It's looking real good. So shout out to everybody that's been participating in the Oosh support. Will, I think it was a great idea for us to come out with that, Will, and try to get more participation in the Oosh ecosystem. And like again, as you can see, it doesn't take much for the charts to move up fast or to move down fast. I saw somebody purchase like maybe 10 cents worth or whatever, and it was a big green bar. That took the price of Oosh back up. So it doesn't take much. All right, so shout out to everybody who's still rocking with us. And let's stay in contact in the Telegram group chat, okay? So if you're watching me on YouTube, it's time for you to get into the arena so you can participate more on what's going on in the Ushki community and get rewarded just for participation. All right, like I said, we'll be creating more spin the wheel games. We got some more stuff working in the background, and when it's time to talk about it, we'll bring it out to you guys. We'll share it with you guys. All right, fam. So I'm gonna wrap it up. That's it. There's no more wheels to spin, and I'll holler at you guys next week Saturday, same time, 1 p.m. It might be here, it might be another location. I might have a guest speaker, but just keep up with me in the arena on social media, and you'll know. I'll keep you guys posted ahead of time. And yeah, man, enjoy your weekend. It's Saturday. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your time with your family. All right. It's your boy Jay Classic, founder of Ushkee. Peace. I'll at y'all later.